What's up, everybody? This is Neef Beats with Cranked by Neef and at Hit Club Studios. And today we're going to go over tabbing to transients. And tabbing to transients is basically you want to achieve the perfect cut so that you don't have any clicks and pops when you play back. And in order to do that, you want to have tab to transient activated. And there are three ways to do that. You can press Command, Option, Tab. That's the easiest way. Or you can take your mouse and you can click this little button up here at the top left screen, on the top left of the screen. Or you can go to Options and go to Tab to Transient. And as you can see, Command, Option, Tab turns it on and off. Because if you look, that blue little animation at the top and the option thing clicks. So it just shows you. So that's how you know it's on. Okay, and then after that, you want to make sure in the right corner, this A to Z is yellow. So that means it's activated. And when you activate the A to Z, it allows you to use the keyboard to make edits. And that's how you get real fast with this thing. So let's say if we want to tab to the right transients, we'll use the quotation mark on our keyboard, and it'll tab us to the right transients. If we want to tab to the left transients, we'll use the L, and the L will tab us to the left. So my computer is acting a little slow because I'm streaming on it, as well as operating Pro Tools with all of these plugins. So my computer's like, yo. But anyways, yeah, so the best way to do it, all right, let's say I have a cut. Let's play this song. Let's play.
All this money in my fist, I'm tryna pay your bills and rent. Fuck that nigga that you with, that boy ain't hitting on shit. Pop that pussy, bust it open for them niggas with them chips. Ooh, Lord, dick hard, just by the way she look.
So, like, let's say if I wanted to make a cut, like a drop in the beat, instead of, like, going back and forth and trying to feel the perfect spot, let's say if I wanted to cut right here.
Feel like the only ones in the club that exist. That's who bliss. He's my mind.
So I want club that exists to be where the drop is. So I'll just tab to that transient. And then I'll tab to the next transient. And I know that it's going to be a perfect drop with no clicks and pops.
Feel like the only ones in the club that exist. That's who bliss. He's my mind. I make you rich. Throw that.
But I don't want that right there. So, but that's just a great example to show you like an easy way to make a cut or a drop, you know, without clicks and pops. And in the event, let's say, in the event, you know, you're sampling or anything like that, that works. But in a lot of DAWs, you don't have that. So the way to do it when you don't have that, the old school way, basically what it's doing is it's trying to get you the closest to this line. When it's mono, it's just on one track. So it's one, you'll just have one. So you could just say, let's say if it was a mono track, we would just be using this wave file. We would cut right here. Because that's literally the quietest part. So when you're doing stereo tracks, you want the cut to hit 0, which is like the quietest part, at the same time to avoid clicks and pops. And sometimes you don't have that luxury. So if I was to do that, if I wanted to make a cut right here, I know that would be clean. I would press B, of course. And then, because B is a shortcut to cut it. And then let's say if I just wanted to cut, let's zoom back in. This right here. If I want to cut this. So I know, let's zoom back out. I know that This is where you can see the pattern of this is where the new sound or whatever new sound that's being introduced in this part of the beat, and this is where this sound ends. So I know somewhere around here is where I want to cut. It doesn't have to be perfect. You want to zoom in and say, okay, of course it's somewhere around here because this is coming up like it's ending. So it's going to be somewhere over here. So we press Command so that puts us in slip. And then we can start zooming in more so we know where we're at. All right, so we're searching. Where does it meet the line at the same time? And it's a bunch of spots, but I kind of want to get one closer to like right here. That's perfect. Because you can tell that's kind of like right here. And then you can zoom in even more and make this is just like if you have all that time. If you don't have enough time, this is when you want the perfect cuts. So I'm actually seeing right here. Yeah. Boom. So when you make those type of cuts, there's no clicks and pops. Because there's no sound right there. You know what I mean? It meets the zero line on the graph, on the waveform graph. Because this is all of this visual representations of waveforms are just graphs. You know what I mean? So we mute that, and then, the placement may sound off, but no clicks and pops.
Ooh, Lord, dick hard. By the way, she look a list for like the only ones in the.
So you get the picture. There was no clicks or pops. So that's why you do that. In the event that you can't, what you would do is just find the closest place, and you just make a fade. And a lot of people make fade, like they'll just cut anywhere and make fades, but you want to keep that vibe and the feeling of the track. So you want to tab the transient on downbeats and upbeats, or just good parts in the song where the beat can just drop back in and people aren't like, damn, that kind of threw me off. Let's see where we're at. Is there anything else I can tell you guys? This will help you with sampling, without any skips, or if you're just having a tempo problem and you don't know the tempo or the tempo is kind of sketchy on a song, you can use this to pull parts in and out. If the tab to transient doesn't work, I showed you a manual way to do it. And let's get to editing, man. Follow, like, and subscribe on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Crank by Neef. Let's get it.